Finding the intersection of sets. So here we have three sets and they're all written in set builder notation form. The first one, set C, is such that this is X is a set of natural numbers less than 20. So natural numbers are your counting numbers that starts with 1. Less than 20 means it does not include 20. So this would start at 1 and it would end at 19. And then you have X is such that X is a set of odd integers. So this would be your odd integers would be your negatives and your positive, but only the odd ones. And then set E, X is such that X is a multiple of 4. So this is your set of your 4 timetables. And it doesn't tell you where it ends. So this would be your 4 timetables going to infinity. So once we write that in listing form, it's going to look like so. So now that we have our sets, we want to find the intersection of set C and D, and notice the intersection is the U is always facing down. That's for the intersection. And then we also want to find the intersection of C and E. Now recall with intersection, we just want to know what the sets share in common, their common elements. So let's go ahead and do the first example, number 1. In example 1, finding the intersection of set C and D. So if we focus on just set C and D, we want to see what is it that these two sets share in common. What are the members that they share in common? So being that the counting numbers start at 1 and they're all positives, so it would not include any negatives. So we would start with 1, and yes, they both share 1. 3, they both share 3. 5, and so forth. So because you have these ellipses here, it means that this goes to infinity. So what they would share in common would be only up to what C has, which is this 19. That would be the last number that they share in common. Okay, so then writing the intersection of set C and D is going to look like so. And again, it starts with 1. It's all your odd numbers all the way up to 19. Let's look at example 2. I want the intersection of set C and E, the things that they share in common, the common elements. So focusing our attention at C, which is your counting numbers from 1 to 19, and E, your multiples of 4. So let's take a look at set E. So 4 is definitely one they share in common. 8, 12, 16, 20. Do they share 20 in common? No, because there is no 20 in the counting set. This set goes to 19. So the intersection would be just those 4 members, 4, 8, 12, and 16. Intersection of sets.